Hello everyone and welcome to the Arden Report. In this quick video we will be discussing an important thing about the month of October and the Ukrainian and Russian war conflict. So we aren't going to be discussing what's happening on the ground. I'm going to post a mapping update later on today. However, I'm going to be talking about this thing people are saying, basically Operation October, a Ukrainian counteroffensive, another one, in certain areas of Ukraine that they have yet to attack from. But I'm going to be tackling the Kherson area because I think this is the most interesting area. So many people actually say before this dubious counteroffensive, the Ukrainians were planning to attack from Kherson. However, the dam bursted and it became nearly impossible to launch any military operation from there, especially due to the lack of Ukrainian amphibious capabilities. So now, since it's basically dry now, the whole flood thing is kind of over, land's back to how it was before basically, people are saying Ukraine is going to launch an attack from Kherson. Do I think this will happen? I think that is very likely, especially with there's a good amount of Ukrainian brigades, units, divisions in Kherson, and with some talk of Ukrainian units being called Omaha and stuff like that. And if you know about World War II, you know Omaha was one of the beaches that the Allies landed on during D-Day. So that is a likely thing. Many pro-Ukrainian people, since the counteroffensive, the Ukrainian counteroffensive has been such a failure, many are holding on to this hope that Ukraine can make a breakthrough and do some successful things in this Kherson region. I'm not saying it cannot happen. I'm saying the likelihood is very low, because if you go anywhere else on the map, Ukraine, no matter where it was, whatever direction it was, Ukraine has yet to make any major breakthrough. They took Klashivka, they took Andrivka, they took Robotine, they took Rivnopil. However, those aren't anything close to a major breakthrough. They haven't even completely broken through the Russian first line of defense. So even though Kherson, the Russians know it, the Ukrainians know it, the world knows it, is less fortified than the rest of the Ukrainian occupied places near Russia, it is very unwise to say this thing is going to be a success while looking at the lack of success Ukraine has had during its counteroffensive. I'm not saying it's not going to be a success, I'm just saying it's going to be, in my opinion, very tough for the Ukrainians to make any major breakthrough during this counteroffensive. Both the Ukrainians and Russians have taken less than 100 square miles during the beginning of this year. During both their Bakhmut offensive and stuff like that. So this war is probably going to be a long war, very, very slow, very small offensives that really lead to nothing really gained. However, this could be a major breakthrough. We'll see how it goes, if it even happens. And of course, if they take the rest of Kherson Oblast, it would lead them directly to Crimea, and that would cut the Russians off. And I just don't believe the Russians are going to allow that to happen. The Ukrainians could do this attack on Kherson, and the Russians could free up, basically send units from the south, where Ukraine's having a very difficult time, to Kherson if the Ukrainians make any breakthrough. That's a big if, considering what's going on in this counteroffensive. So that's basically just what I wanted to tell you guys about this supposed offensive coming somewhere in October. It most likely will happen early October because of the rainy season. They really don't have time to be waiting a long time. So anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe, join the Fact Army, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye. Again, YouTube, I do not condone any violence or war of any kind or killing. I'm simply reporting on the facts. Have to throw that in there. Bye, guys.